everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tom Plays Games. It's live, it's Sunday morning, it's about 10 to 11, and we are going to be playing Animal Crossing this morning. I thought I would take you on my daily morning journey through Nooktopia, show you what I do on a normal day, and of course it's Sunday, so we might buy some turnips. We'll see. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like what you're watching, and lots of Animal Crossing content on the way. Right, so you can also get in touch, obviously, live chat along. I've got the chat window open, so if anybody is watching out there and wants to say hello, feel free to say it. Shall we delve in then? I've not switched on this morning, actually, on Animal Crossing, so I am literally at the title sequence. So we can see here that the likes of Sterling and Hopkins and Ike are just chilling by the river round the back of Resident Services. Let's get into the game. Let's go. So, what are we going to do today? So I've got this kind of list of things that I do mentally in my head every morning when I log on to the game. So essentially, we're going to go through that list. Now, I did commit it to, well, I say paper. I've written it in the Notes app on the phone. So we're going to see if we can do all these jobs. See if anything else comes up, because of course you switch Animal Crossing on day to day and something could happen. Might happen, might not happen. Fingers crossed Isabelle is going to tell us some exciting news in her morning briefing in just a second. And as I say, it is Sunday, so potentially Daisy Mae may be around, and she may have a tasty turnip price for us. So good morning, Isabelle. Let's raise a glass for Isabelle. Say good morning. I've gone for the juice today as well. Just like Isabelle has. Non-alcoholic, of course. 10 to 11, Sunday, the 24th of May, 2020. And for today's announcement, well, actually, if you were watching the first episode a couple of days ago, there was drama when Apple told me that she wanted to leave. And I refused it. I said, no, not a chance, you are not leaving. So actually, off camera, a couple of days ago, after the last episode, there was further drama when I had a campsite villager who I preferred over one of my existing villagers. So let's see if she mentions that. Yeah! So we've got a new friend on our island today. Let's give a big Nooktopia welcome to Shari! Woo! Shari, on behalf of your new island family, welcome aboard. Indeed. And that, of course, is all for today. So Shari is like a little monkey. I think she's a she. She must be. And she was at my campsite on Friday, and I kind of said in the last video that I have like my top 10 list of villagers, and I decided that Shari was certainly better than number 10. So after many a time resetting the game, I managed to convince Shari to evict Tipper. So yesterday was Tipper's last day. Well, no, I thought it was going to be Tipper's last day, but it turns out that if you evict somebody through the campsite, they just go. They literally go that day. So Friday was when Tipper was evicted in place of Shari. So yesterday, Tipper's house had been demolished. It was a building site ready for Shari to move in. So this morning is Shari's first day on Nooktopia. So come with me as we go about our business. So outside the house, obviously, just started the day. I am going to, first of all, check out how my roses are doing. So this is what I do first thing every morning. I just see, have I got any more golden roses? Looks like it's a no. So of course everybody knows you get golden roses from watering black roses with the gold watering can. So let's give them a tinkle. get it right, I only need two waters. I just need to stand in this middle bit and just turn side to side. Lovely. Right. Oh, yep. Replace the fence. Not that it really matters if nobody's coming over, but... so that's that done, and then I usually just go and pick any gold roses that have blossomed, of which we've quite a few this morning actually. So let's grab all these. I think these sell for like 1,000 bells each, so it is kind of worthwhile doing if you get a nice decent number of them. Which we do have here now, don't we? What have we got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1,100 bells every few days. I'll take it. It's easy money. Right. And then we shall fence that back off. Okay. What do I do next then? Now I do have another flower bed over here. Uh-oh. You see what I'm seeing? Sterling's got the thought bubble. Please tell me he's not going to want to leave, because he's on the list. He's in the top 5. Wish me luck, everyone. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. He just wants me to buy his raincoat. Yeah, why not? 1920. Well, yeah, go on. Oh, actually, let's barter him down a bit. Yeah, that'll do. I'll take that. Although, looking at the sky, Sterling, you might want the raincoat for yourself. It does look like it is about to chuck it down. In fact, it pretty much looks like that in real life at the moment. That's why I'm pretty happy to be sat inside today. Okay, so Sterling's sorted out. I'll do the post while I'm here. Those that watched the last video will know that I have my post box in the middle of town, because it's just convenient. So what have I got here? Oh, I've got my Happy Home Academy rating, rank S, 97,695 points. I will take that, thank you. And we'll see what that is. And then yesterday I ordered some posters of past residents. I've decided I'm going to do a bit of a Hall of Fame somewhere in the house. So I grabbed the posters that you get from going to Harv's Island. And King K. Oh, that's a music track. I'll take that. And then James has sent me a note. Look at that, I remembered. James and I have a bit of a thing going on where we say we're going to get each of the things and then we forget. And 9 times out of 10 that's okay, because we've either got it in the catalogue or we bought it and we just forgot to send it. However, I forgot to buy something from Nooks once, from Nooks Cranny, and he's never really let it go ever since. It was a cello. It's never come round, I don't think, since. So what did I order off him? I can't remember. Let's see. I'll just tidy my letterbox first. And I can hear a balloon somewhere. Over here. There we go. Let's just get this. Right, oh, we've got all these gifts now. So, this was the Happy Home Academy present, I think. It's a rattan stool. Oh, that's nice. Now, I know somebody who collects rattans, so I'll keep hold of that for them. And then Hippo's poster, which we know. Tipper's poster, which we know. This is the King KK song, which was in the Nook Stop yesterday. Then this present was from... Oh, which one was this? Oh, this was James's present. Oh, the punching bag. Of course, yes. Because I'm making a bit of a gym in the house. And then this was from Balloon, a steamer basket set. Which I already have, which can go straight into the DIY recycling centre. Okay, so... What were we doing before we got called away from Sterling? Oh, we were going to water the windflowers. So I've got 2 flower beds over to that side of the island. Sorry, this side of the island. Camera's the wrong way around. And then I've got another flower bed here, in which I just kind of have some windflowers, just because it was the flower I had to hand at the time. So what I normally do is, because I like this little grid setup, I normally just take out any that have grown. I guess if I was cultivating another kind of flower bed area, I could use them in that flower bed, but really they're just surplus to requirements, so I just go and flog them at the shop. I know you don't get much for them, but at the end of the day, I don't need them. So that is that flower bed taken care of. Right, next on the list is my extra bed of black/orange roses. So that is up on the other side of the bridge. Here. Okie doke. Right, so this is where I originally grew black roses, so just for a kind of a legacy thing, I still got some here. So let's just give these a water, because again, one day they may sprout some gold roses. It's 11 o'clock. I've not changed the town tune since I started the game. I quite like it. And then, yeah, we've got some excess black roses there. Again, I've nowhere to put them, and I don't really need them. I'm quite happy with my flower arrangements at the moment, so I'm just going to go flog them at the shop as well. So, let's... We've done post, we've done flowers. Let's go check in at resident services. We need to check the Nook stop and make sure that there's nothing in the recycling bin today. Oh, there is a sewing machine. I wonder if the Able sisters have left that somewhere. Let us get our Nook stop bonus. I've got plenty of Nook miles, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. And then let's see what the song is today. KK Soul. I've got a list on my phone of all the songs I've got, so let's just check that. KK... Oh no, we've not got that. Right, let's grab that. Oh, I better write that on the list. This is what I forgot to do originally. I would make this list and then I'd get them, forget that I've ordered them, and then forget to put them on again. So I've got that on the list now. Okay, brill. Got quite a good little collection of tracks now. And then I don't need any of these. Got all these already. Got all the posters. Although now that we've got Shari, we could do with getting her over to Harvey's Island and getting a picture of her. So that's all for the Nook stop. Done the KK song, got the bonus miles. Right, next on my list, I've written Daisy Mae. Although before we've done that, let's just check in with Isabel and find out what the rating is, because if we do buy turnips and put them in the farm, that's obviously going to drag the rating down enormously. So, Isabel, tell me what the evaluation is today. 5-star rating, obviously, yeah. So I've had a 5-star rating ever since I sold all my turnips this week on Thursday, so I'm hoping that we might have had one of the special 5-star flowers sprout. I don't think we'd had one up until yesterday. So if we are to get one today, that would be good, if we're going to be buying some turnips. We'll go searching for that in a bit. So yes, thank you, Isabel. That's all I need from you. You can now go back to your desk and do whatever you're doing. Writing in your file of facts by the look of it. Let's just give Tom Nook a wave. No, he's not watching. He's probably busy watching YouTube or something. Who knows? Is Tom Nook a subscriber to this channel? Okay, after that I've written Daisy Mae, so let's go searching for her. Where will she be this morning? I don't actually have much room in my inventory, so we'll go find her, see what the price is, and then maybe come back. There's Julian. Let's just wave at Julian. Morning. I love being friendly with all my my islanders. It pays to be kind. Oh, here's the DIY recycling centre. Let's just get rid of this. Once again, if you want to come over to Nooktopia and have a look through my DIYs, you're more than welcome to. Just hit me up with a comment. Right, Daisy Mae, where are you? Ah, there she is. Oh, also just hit her with my shovel. Morning, Daisy. What have you got? 90 bells. Ooh, that's a good price actually. I think some people in the little Animal Crossing group that I'm in, they had them at 90 bells. So, you know what? Having said I wasn't going to do turnips this week, maybe I will. I've got like 55 minutes to get in on it, haven't I? Yeah, let's do it. Let's turn it up. Right. Must remember to come back and see her. I'm going to go and do some other bits, and then... Yeah, because that's actually a better price than I paid last week. It was 91 last week. So, let's give them a go. Sorry, I'm just setting up my stock market spreadsheet. Those that know me in real life know that I love a good spreadsheet, and combining it with games is like explosion. So let's just get that ready. Right, that's all set. Good to go when we need it. Right. Yeah, I'll come back to you. So I need to go get some money, and I need to empty my pockets. So let's go and do that now, before we forget. So, run, 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 run. We've not even been to the shop yet, actually, have we? So we don't even know what they've got on offer. What's the hot item today? A brick well and a wooden block wall clock. Let's see what Timmy and Tommy have for us today. Ooh. Ooh, that looks an interesting table, doesn't it? So it's kind of tradition. What I do in here every morning is I come in here and take a screenshot of the shop, and then I post that to this Facebook Messenger group where we all chat about Animal Crossing and we do little cross trades with each other. So I'll post that when we finish the video. Right, what am I selling? I'm getting rid of everything in my inventory that I don't need. So I always hang on to insects because I sell them to Flick. I get rid of all of the kind of beach combing things. Obviously these are things that I've just got. I get rid of the roses. I'm going to keep hold of that. Get rid of these surplus plants. Get rid of that. I think that's it. That'll do. Thank you, chaps. Oh, and I've earned a Nook Miles Plus. Perfect. Because I just needed more Nook Miles. Right, now let's go to the house, get rid of all the other stuff out of my inventory that I don't need. Then I'll grab some bells and we'll go and grab some turnips from Daisy Mae. There's a lot going on this morning, isn't there? Normally I've done all this by now. I've logged on at like 8 o'clock in the morning, done all of my daily chores, and then moved on in the world. So welcome to my house. I don't think I actually showed off my house in the last episode, did I? No, I didn't. This is my house. Welcome. This is my living room. Slowly and surely coming there. Let's put these in storage for now. I might as well put that straight in the gym. I'm going to put that in storage for now. I don't really need that. I'm going to put this stool here so it reminds me that I need to give it to somebody. Although I might want to keep that for myself. It's quite cute. Mantis is going in storage, as is the raincoat, and the bug, tiger beetle, the butterfly, and then the punching bag I'm going to put in here. Right, let's just add some songs to the stereo. A good little collection of songs going on here at the moment. So King KK was yesterday's Nook Stop song. Nice, okay. And then Agent KK was last night's song from KK himself when he came and performed in the plaza. And then of course he gives you it, doesn't he? I love these songs, they're great. We've got a good little collection going on here now. Ever expanding. We'll leave that one on. Off to this side is the gym. So in here we've got a few bits of fitness equipment, mostly with thanks to James for supplying those. So let's put here the punching bag that he donated as well. Just give it a bit of a punch. Work myself up for the day. Whoa. I'll just go and have a bit of a protein shake. Well. Okay, so that's my pockets relatively empty. I do have all the other tools and stuff in my pockets, don't I? These are like my daily kind of carriers that I carry with me wherever I go. Let's ditch some of these, but let's ditch them outside. And then they're really easy to just pick up again when we're done with this turnip business. So I hope nobody wants to come past here anytime soon, because I'm just going to drop everything here. Drop, 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 drop. Just move here. I'm holding that, so just put that away. Drop, drop. Oh no, I don't need to place it. I do wonder what the other villagers would think if they ever came round and saw all my tools just scattered across the ground. They'd probably come to expect it on a Sunday because it's turnip day, but generally, what do they wonder, I wonder? Okay, so I can get now... I've got an empty inventory, so I can get 40,000 turnips, I think, in one go. No, 4,000. This always throws me. You get 100 in the stack, don't you? You've got 40 stack. Yeah, 4,000. So according to my spreadsheet, that requires 360,000 bells. I nearly said simoleons then, that's another series that I'm playing later. So let's just withdraw 300,000. That seems really low. Why does that seem so low? Normally I'm used to like travelling to other islands to buy my turnips because it's rare that mine would be such a good price on a Sunday morning. I'm sure I take a lot more bells than that. But is that just because I haven't put the figures in the spreadsheet yet? I don't know. Let's see. Right, Daisy Mae was somewhere around here. Of course she then moves, doesn't she? Here she is. Yes. Let's load up. So if I say buy the max, yes. Ah, perfect. The spreadsheet does work. So my field, my turnip field, where we will plant these, has a capacity of 10,500 turnips, i.e. 105 stacks. So generally, I think I need to do another 2 trips, don't I? Yeah. So bear with me, guys. This might be slightly boring as I now run to the other side of my island just to deposit my turnips. Just enjoy the dulcet tones of the 11 o'clock music. Oh no, and the blooming... Oh! Of course, I can't pick up the fence because I'm full of turnips. And then I've just noticed that the golden digging spot is in the turnip field this morning as well. That's going to create an issue. Right, let's just do these quickly. When I did this a couple of weeks ago, I accidentally ate a bunch of turnips as well. The thing is with the turnip game is, like, if you've been playing the turnip game since day one, which I kind of have more or less, bar the very first week, you've probably got a lot of money by now. And if you saw my bank balance in the Nook stop earlier, I think, was it about 16 million or something like that? I don't need to be doing this every week, but I think turnips are a bit like crack. You just want to do it because you can. So why not? And the thing is, yeah, occasionally Nook's Cranny gets some pretty high-priced items in, but I don't always buy them anyway. I don't always want them for myself, and if I'm getting them for friends, generally we share the cost of a high-price item. So really, the money is a bit irrelevant at this stage. But I would hate for a further expansion to come out down the line where we need a load of bells to do something, and I ain't got any. So let's just do it for the sake of doing it. Right. I've got this fence, haven't I? Let's just build this fence here, because we don't need that at the moment. Now I need to go back to the Nook stop for more money. So again, 90 bells each, 4,000 bells. I need 360,000. ABD. Yeah, oh god, I've got far more than I thought I had. I've got 18.5 million in the bank. But hey, might as well. Oh, sorry, I'm depositing. Classic case of me pressing buttons quicker than I can read the text on the screen. 360,000. Yes, thank you. Right, that's done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we go back to Daisy Mae. This has thrown a little bit of a spanner in the works of me doing a video about my chores. That's why I kind of said to myself earlier that I wasn't going to do turnips this week. Where are you, Daisy? Oh great, she's moved completely. Oh no, she's there, sorry. She's just in the cafe, she's having a coffee. Yes, please. Once again, we'll buy the max. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Yep. We haven't even said hello to our new resident yet, have we? Shari, that we've just run past her house now. We'll chat to her in a bit. Right, ditch these. Then we just need to swing by and grab a shovel. Then go to the bank, and then, by my calculations, we'll have a capacity for 2,500 turnips in the farm after this. Spoiler alert. I say spoiler, it's a rumour. Rumour alert! I'm really excited, if it comes true, of the idea of them introducing actual farming into the game. There are rumours. I think, have they done a data mine and found potential code that would link towards you being able to farm actual vegetables, like actually grow them, as opposed to this kind of fake farm where I just drop turnips on the floor? I think that would quite add to it a bit. I just like it when they add things to do, and it's great that they've added all this extra content with, you know, the art from Red and the Mayday Island that we had, and then the museum stamp rally that they're doing at the moment. They're great, however, they're more or less one-time things. What I want is more things that you can do in the game on like a daily basis, or that add a bit of longevity to it. So if they do come out with some kind of extra kind of tending to vegetables or whatever it may be, I'm all for that. Morning, Mira. Right, which of these is my shovel? Oh, perfect. Right, we'll get enough money to buy 2,500 turnips, which apparently is 225,000 bells. Withdraw, and I'm also going to take a little bit extra because I would like to be able to throw some money into that golden hole. There's no other way to put it, that has found itself in the middle of the farm field. So let's go see Daisy Mae, and then that's all the turnip business done for the morning. We don't need to worry about her disappearing at lunchtime. Sterling there, still not worried about the rain. Where are you? Oh, there she is. I see a shadow. Yes, please, my love. Right, 2,500 this time. Sold. So actually we should have a bit of room in the inventory now, shouldn't we? Should we want to just swing by for all those tools again? Yeah. Shall I go and do that? I think the 11 o'clock music's one of my favourite tracks, actually. It's not too heavy, it's just nice, relaxed. It's a lot easier to pick things up as opposed to putting them down. No menus to go through. Oh, can I be bothered to reorganise all these things? I guess so. I'm a bit particular with my inventory. I like to have certain things in certain places. Fish food goes here where the ladder is. I think this goes around here. Actually, the ladder goes there next to the pole. Then we've got the slingshot, then the fishing rod. This goes down here somewhere, and then the net. And then I have the golden watering can. Not the watering can, it just happens that I've got the golden one at the moment. the stone axe goes there. And then there you go, something like that. Right, sorted. Inventory is back to normal. Head back to the farm. I need to lay some turnips down before I can dig that hole up, don't I? Let's do this now. So, dig up the hole. Here's our 1,000 bells. And then, of course, we can now take 10,000 bells from our wallet and bury that in there instead. And then uproot the tree. Finish planting turnips. I dread to think what Isabel's rating will be after this. She doesn't like turnips, does she? This should perfectly fit in here. Yes, 4 more stacks. Perfect. Lovely, right, put that in the wallet, and then we'll take that to the little money forest that I have. So the only thing I need to do here is replace the little gate. Again, it doesn't matter so much if I'm not having any visitors over. That's the one thing you've always got to make sure you do if you are having visitors over, whether you're your friends or... Peacock butterfly. Whether they're your friends or random strangers via a dodo code, obviously just make sure that anything valuable is hidden behind a fence. So whether it is your turnips or money trees or whatever. Any pickable item that you don't want people touching, whack it behind a fence. Ta-da. Nobody may touch the turnips. Okay, right. Daisy Mae, done. Next on the list is fossils. So every day you get the 6 fossil spots. I think it's 6 that are hidden around the island and obviously denoted by the little crosses in the ground. A couple of weeds here. So, oh, there's a mole cricket somewhere around here. No. There, he's there. Quick, net. I don't know where he is. I can't see him. Oh, he's there. He's gone. Ah! Come back. There, got him. I don't really get mole crickets that often because I think I said this in the last episode. I don't generally play with the sound on in this game. If I'm watching something on TV and just doing a bit of background tasks on the island, I just have the sound off. So yeah, it's good to hear them every now and again. So I've caught some bugs. It's good to tick off some of these easy Nook Miles Plus as well. As I say, I've got plenty of Nook Miles. I don't need any more, but if they're there for the taking, I might as well take them. So, have we got a fossil spot around here? I don't think there will be. I don't think they can spawn. You know what, actually, I think they could actually, couldn't they? They could spawn in between these trees. So that's why I'm just doing this kind of look into the menu, because then I can see inside the trees. I don't think I've ever seen one. Oh, there's another cricket somewhere. I don't think I've ever actually seen one, but certainly not so deep in. I think I've had one round back here somewhere before. But no, it doesn't seem to be there. Right, let's just leave those there for a minute. Oh, you might be wondering as well, the stones that you can obviously hit and get the resources from every day, why they all have little pebble stones next to them. This is my little system that I use to denote which stones I've not gathered resources from on a daily basis. So every morning, if there isn't already a stone next to a big stone, I go and put one, and then it's just a little marker so that I know I've not plundered that stone yet for its resources. Because, again, you get the Nook Miles Plus bonuses for hitting stones, and if you've hit them all already, you obviously can't get that Nook Miles Plus anymore unless you visited another island. So I generally don't hit them until that Nook Miles Plus comes up. That's a little hint for you. Right, so looking for these fossil spots. Not one round here. Could there be one on this top part of the island? Possibly. Oh, disappointing to see no red again today. I've not seen red in ages. The art gallery is looking very, very barren at the moment. Oh, here's where I'm saying there's another stone here that I've not dropped one yet. Oh, I've dropped all three. It always catches me out, that. Grab one. Drop. So that just means to me later on that I've not plundered that stone yet for its resources. Okay. It's very bizarre that we've not come across any... Oh, there we go. So it's very bizarre we've not come across any fossil spots yet. We've more or less traversed the entire map. Oh, I've just seen the 5-star flower. Yay! There it is. Thank you. I will take that. That's the lily of the valley plant, and pop that in the place where I'm keeping them all growing at the moment. Ah, they're all here. All the fossil spots are here. Couple of weeds. And then I think I saw another fossil down here. Yeah. Around the back of the campsite. How many is that now? Is that 3? I think there's another 3 somewhere. Possibly. Yeah, one there. Any round here? No, no, no. Right, we've been down there. There's none down there. Is there any in front of these houses? No, I'm sure I can hear a balloon though. I always think there might be one behind the museum, but there isn't. Oh, Sterling and Egg. I love the conversations that these people have. Let's have a listen in. Oh. What's Sterling offering Egbert? Oh, Sterling's been working out. Oh, Egbert, you tease. Bear in mind that Sterling is stuffing his face with a sandwich right now. I think we say let's be patient. I stand by Sterling. Sterling, in my list of kind of villager pecking order, Sterling is pretty high versus Egbert. Sterling was one of my original 2, along with Mira, so let's hang on to him. Let's make sure that we play to his side. Oh, maybe Sterling's going to hire the party area that we've got at the front of the island. He wants catering and fireworks. I know the feeling, Sterling. Sterling's clearly been on lockdown isolation as well. Right, where are the other fossil spots? I think we've been around here. I don't know. I don't think fossils can appear on the beach either, can they? They've got to be in the grass. Maybe that's it. Have I miscounted the number of fossils you get on a daily basis? Oh, there she is. Bless her. We'll chat to the villagers in a bit. That's on my list of things to do. You know, maybe you only get 3. There. There. Thank you. Oh, and another. Yep. I'm terrible this morning. What's gotten into me? Yeah, that must be it. 3 fossils. Okay, well, I'll take them. I think that's actually a Nook Miles Plus, isn't it? To have 3 fossils assessed by Blathers. So let's get to the museum now. We'll do that. I know it's only a small butterfly, but hey. All adds up. So yeah, next on the list after fossils is check in with Blathers, see if he likes them. If he doesn't want them, go and flog them. I think we're reaching that point. A lot of players, if you started playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on day 1, like myself, I think most of us are now turning up to the museum with fossils that we've had many a time already. Yeah. We know the stamp rally is on. We've already got the prizes, so we don't need it. Just assess my fossils! Oh, we've got 4! Maybe you get 4 fossils then. Let's see if he's had any of these. Yeah. Oh well, more money in the coffers today. Thank you very much, sir. And I think we're pretty much up to date with all kind of bugs, and I haven't got any fish at the moment, so no need for that. Uh-oh. What does Mira want now? Oh. A fitness tank as in, like, clothes, I'm guessing. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Oh. Mira trying to con me out of my hard-earned bells? That's a big spend today, isn't it? Sterling's raincoat, Mira's tank top, and all the turnips. Cheers, love. Right. What was I doing? We were collecting these Nook Miles Plus from having the fossils assessed. And then let's make up some room in the inventory by selling some of these items that we don't need anymore. So like the fossils and some of the seashells, because I don't really need them. Let's sell. So don't need the fossils, don't need the seashells. That, and that. I'll keep everything else for now. The fossils can be quite pricey, so if you do need a quick bit of money, you can always donate your fossils to Timmy and Tommy instead. I saw a great suggestion actually on Reddit yesterday. Somebody posted it. I can't remember the name of the user, unfortunately. But somebody suggested that there should be like an NPC akin to Flick or CJ that buys fossils. And obviously, Flick is a chameleon. Chameleons famously eat insects, yet Flick buys insects off you. And pretty much the same for CJ, who's like a beaver, is he, or an otter? And I'm guessing they eat fish as well, and he buys fish. So they were suggesting that maybe there should be like a dog NPC that buys the fossils off you and pretends that he's going to collect them, but actually he's taking them home to eat, which I thought was a great idea, which would be fantastic if Nintendo fed that in and actually put that into the game. Who knows? They might be listening. This is actually next thing on my list, actually. It's the money tree. So we got the money tree earlier from the turnip field. And this is today's fully grown money tree. So what I tend to do is I chop it down, pocket the bells, pocket the wood, and then I grab my shovel and get rid of that stump and pop today's money tree sprout in there. So I've always got one that's about to kind of blossom with fruit, and a bit of a little chain of them going on. So that's ready for tomorrow. What else do we need to do? Oh, we need to go and pop the that lily of the valley plant, don't we? We need to go pop that in the ground. So I keep them up here at the moment. I've got two from previous weeks. I'm going to plant this one in here. So I just keep them there with some purple roses, which is nice. Okay, that's that done. Next on my list is beach combing / recipe bottle. So I think we have actually done quite a lot of beach combing already. We've kind of done the whole perimeter of the island, but I don't recall seeing the recipe bottle. And I don't think it can spawn on the top, apart from on the secret beach. But I'm not seeing it down here. I don't think we've been down this left-hand side actually yet, have we? So any shells plus the recipe bottle. There we go, lovely. Let's see what recipe that is that we've already probably got. And then these, I can't remember how often these spawn, but you do tend to find, or I tend to find, that if I go around the island now, in a couple of hours, if I was to come back on the game again and go around another time, they'd have all respawned again. But no, I think we've got all the ones from the south side. Just cross the bridge. There's lots of manila clams, but I've got loads of them in my house storage at the moment. I think we've done I say we think we've done a full lap, but then I keep finding them. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Flamingo. Mrs. Flamingo. It's just... Oh. I'll just hit you over the head. Let's just move you back in to be with your husband. I always pick her up by mistake. There you go. Yeah, I think we've... Oh no, there's loads up here. I feel like I've just been picking up shells all morning. For like the last 3/4 of an hour. Right, okay. That's definitely all those done then. Right, so now we got that DIY recipe, didn't we? Is that a new one? I was cleaning my house and found this old DIY recipe I'd thought up. My great ideas in this bottle here. Take a chance on it. You'll see it's so easy. Anyone can do this. Gruff. Gruff's a character, isn't he? Oh, it's the dark bamboo rug, which we already know. So let's head to the recycling centre. Just give Isabel another reason to hate the island at the moment. All of these dropped recipes on the floor. Okay. Next is the crafting villager. So I'm led to believe that once a day there'll be a villager in one of the houses that is crafting something, and you can tend to figure out who it is by seeing if their chimney is smoking. So, well, this is Sterling's house, it's not him, it's not Egbert because he's there. So it may be, it's not Mira because she's there. Ah, it could actually be Shari or Hopkins, our newcomers. Let's see, let's check in with Hopkins first. Oh, it's not Hopkins, of course, because he's got his little arcade going, but we'll chat to him anyway. Oh, we fulfilled the chat to 3 villagers, Nook Miles Plus as well, so let's get that. I think there is an actual, like a Nook Miles achievement lower down in the list of chatting to all of your villagers every day for a number of days. I think it might be 20 days. So that's actually on the list to do today, is to speak to everybody. Which is just a nice thing to do, isn't it, really? Just chat to everybody, see how they're doing. So, yeah, oh, right, Shari is here. She's moved in today. She's obviously very busy, sweeping up. I quite like her. You're a Nooktopian. Yeah, kind of. I should have filmed my attempts of getting Shari in here. Honestly, it took about an hour and a half of constantly resetting the game until Shari decided that she was going to move in, and then that she was going to move in and replace the villager I wanted her to replace. Because if you've ever done a campsite villager before, when you're full up, well, first of all, you've got the hurdle of convincing her that she's got to move in first. Which can sometimes be as easy as just like saying yes on a text box, but sometimes they play like red or black or guess the suit, so it just adds another layer of difficulty. And then when you eventually get her to accept the invite to come in and stay, she goes to resident services to chat to Tom Nook to say, can I come and stay? Tom says we're full, and then we suggest that she swaps with somebody else, and that's random as well, so you end up resetting the game if you want her to replace a specific villager that many times that, yeah, it took an hour and a half on Thursday night or Friday night to get her to replace the person that I wanted to replace, which was Tipper. She was suggesting everybody under the sun. Apple got named a couple of times, and of course last time I was distraught when Apple suggested she might want to leave, so we reset that and made sure she stayed. Right, Ike has his chimney smoking, so maybe Ike is our crafting villager of the day. Oh no. I love Ike, he's hilarious. No, so Ike wasn't crafting, although he's obviously got the workbench, so sometimes he does, which leads me to believe it's going to either be Cleo or Julian. Who lives here? I think this is Cleo. Oh no, it's Julian, and Julian is crafting. Good morning, Julian. Welcome to the house of Julian. Let's see what he's crafting then. He's making a wooden bucket. Okay. I don't know if we've got a wooden bucket, but let's see. Thank you very much, sir. So, moment of truth. Oh, no, it's a new recipe. Brilliant. Let's check that out. Wooden bucket. Looks like a wooden bucket to me, and as you would guess, it's made of wood and iron nuggets as well. Brill, okay. Thank you, Julian. So that's that ticked off the list. So next on my list of daily tasks is to go and chat to all the villagers. So we've ticked a few of these off already. We've obviously spoken to Ike, we've spoken to Julian. Cleo should be in here. She wasn't well yesterday, Cleo, bless her. She was a bit under the weather, and I gave her some medicine. Looks like she's feeling better today, though. Oh, they're all on about my fossils, aren't they? Yeah. I am a bit concerned about Cleo. I think she's a bit of a workaholic. She's got lots of like work-related items, paperwork, computers, whiteboards, books, but she doesn't actually have a bed. Now, is that because horses sleep standing up? Or have I just made that up? I don't know. Maybe I need to donate her a bed one day. We'll do that another day. So, let's just have a little look at the villager list, and then we can figure out who we have yet to talk to. So, we've spoken to Ike, we've spoken to Julian, we've spoken to Cleo, we've spoken to Hopkins and Shari. We spoke to Sterling first thing, didn't we? Because he gave us his raincoat, and Mira gave us the tank top. We've kind of spoken to Egbert, but it was a conversation with Sterling, so does that count? We'll try and track him down, and just for the avoidance of doubt. And then Megan, I've seen this morning, but I've not spoken to her, and Apple. Of course, we have not spoken to Apple yet, but I've seen her. She was doing little aeroplanes on the beach. So... oh, I know where I've not looked for fossils, actually. This entire area. This little warehouse area where I used to keep all my bugs. No, okay. Nothing there either. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it is 4 fossils. Right. Who are we going to see? Egbert. I do wish on the map that we've just seen that it would actually like pick a person. When you pick a person, rather than just showing their house, it should show you where they are. Oh, he's here anyway. Yeah. Yep, it does look a bit bad, but I do hear that Sterling has a raincoat if you want to buy it. So that's Egbert dealt with, and then Megan and Apple both live on this side of the island. So let's just see if Apple is by the beach. No. Maybe she's gone home. No, she's playing out somewhere. Brilliant. And by the look of it, so is Megan. Oh right, where have they gone then? Oh, there's Apple. Push her into the plants. Good morning, chicas. Apple, #1 villager. Oh. Oh, indeed. Yeah, have we got anything nice that we could give Apple? I think she likes seashells, actually. Let's give her a shell. Let's give her this conch shell. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's the most expensive shell I've ever sold. I didn't necessarily need to accept the money, but didn't have much of a chance, did I? Or a choice. Right, Megan. I think, is the last villager we need to speak to. Where could she be? She could be in the plaza, actually. Mira is here. She could be in the shop. I know that they sometimes tend to congregate in the shop, don't they? And I do need to go into the shop. So let's have a look in here. I've often seen them. They go in and they're all umming and ahhing about some of the products on selection. Oh no, she's not in here. Oh, damn it. Well, let's just sell these items. Those, we'll keep everything else. Thank you. Not as much as Apple just offered for the conch shell, but never mind. Right, Megan. Where could Megan be? See, we need a tracker on these islanders. Is she in the campsite? She's a big purple bear, so she should be pretty easy to spot in between the trees. Oh! Oh no. What is it, Megan? She wants a sea bass. I've probably got sea bass in my inventory at home. Do you think she'll just accept that? Oh, it's just a regular. There we go. Yes. So this is what I was saying. It's a Nook Mile achievement for chatting to all your villagers every day. So I've done that for 20 days in a row now. Well, 20 days in total, not in a row. So just another 10 days until I get the next achievement. Yeah, let's cheat and just go and get a sea bass out of the house. Because I keep all of the fish and the bugs that I collect in the house, just for when CJ and Flick turn up. So I might as well give her one of those. Sea bass. Or maybe I've not been fishing since... No, maybe I've not been fishing since CJ was here last. Damn, I'm gonna have to go fishing now. Can't leave poor old Megan hanging, can we? Let's just empty the storage of all these things. Don't need those. Move those there. So, sea basses. We'll just check Critterpedia to find out where you find them. I've got quite a bit of bait with me, just on the off chance that I might need some more. Have I got any more ready to go? I think I do. Yeah. Plenty. Let's take another stack of bait, just in case. Sea bass. Wikipedia, right. Sea bass is... Which one's the sea bass? I've gone completely blank. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There. So sea bass available all day long in the sea. So let's go to the pier. That's probably the best place to get one. Keep the villagers happy. Coming through. Oh, Apple's chasing me. The pier is down here in the southeast corner. And it's a big fish, but just for the sake of it, let's catch some of these. Ooh. It's a seahorse. I know there's loads of people that complain about these jokes that you get when you catch bugs and fish, but I still quite like them. Pretty cute. Could this be a sea bass? Hey! It's a sea bass. No, wait. It's at least a C+. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Let's go find Megan. Hopefully she's not strayed too far away from the campsite. I always find if you prepare to go in for something for the long haul, like we did there, we took a lot of fish bait, I find that you get it over and done with pretty much straight away. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Megan, forgive me! Here you go. Sea bass. Yay! More clothes. We're getting loads of clothes today off everybody, aren't we? A basketball tank. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Let's give her a wave to say bye. Right. So the last couple of things on my list were harvesting fruit, question mark, and doing some nook miles. Oh heck, we could do with a raincoat now, couldn't we? It's chucking it down. Left it in the house. So there are just a couple of trees, I think, that are giving away fruit this morning. So we might as well harvest these. Oh, bless Apple. She just makes my heart melt. Oh. This is Apple's special apple orchard, so we're not touching those. I think there are just a few apple trees, yes, that are down here. Now these are kind of just for decoration, really. I'm not too bothered about the fruit on these. Mainly on the fact that I know that these won't drop. There, yeah, you see we lose one there. I don't care, really. I'm not really in these for the profit. I just like the fact that they're there. But, hey, profit is profit. Might as well take them while we're in a fruit picking mood. Got them. Two from these. My native fruit on Nooktopia is the apple. So what I tend to do with the apples is I save them until I'm visiting a friend's island, and then I sell all the apples on there for a bit of an extra profit. Right, that's all that. Let's just sell these cherries, make a little bit of extra money. And I think we're nearly there done, I think, with all that I wanted to do this morning. Which is just as well, it's just gone 12 o'clock. I was going to say in real life and in the game, but of course the game is the same clock as real life, though. So let's just sell these cherries, keep the apples. The only other thing on my list to do was to do some easy Nook Miles Plus achievements. So let's just have a look at what they were and see if I can quickly take a few of these off the list. So the bonus ones that you get every morning with double or like times 5, I've got 2 of these left, which is complete DIY projects and access your wardrobe. So let's just quickly do those. In fact, we'll do both of those in the house. Because I've got a DIY bench and the wardrobe in the house. And you'll also get to see my basement. So let's nip in here. And of course it's chucking it down, so we probably should be sheltering. Basement. So I literally use my basement in my house as you probably would a basement in any house. It's just a storage room. I've got my little workbench here with my tools and my shelves with all of my little bits and bobs on, my toolbox, and then I've got my vacuum cleaner, my safe, and the trunk that you got from the May Day tour. And then a locker. So, well, yeah, let's change clothes. Now, generally what happens is if I get the change clothes Nook Miles Plus, all I do is I come in here and swap from this pair of glasses to this pair of glasses. Because I kind of like my look at the moment. I don't really want to change it, but the fact that I've just switched my glasses around means that I can tick that Nook Miles Plus off that list. Done. And then in terms of the complete DIY projects, I mentioned earlier that I've got loads of manila clams in storage. And the reason I keep them in storage is because when that Nook Miles Plus comes up, it's really easy just to make 3 sets of fish bait and be done with it. So where are my manila clams? They're here. I've got tons of them. So I just take 3 out, head to the workbench, and craft there we go, 3 sets of fish bait. 1, 2, and 3. Hooray! And then I can cross off that Nook Miles Plus. And I think this is more or less why I've managed to get so many Nook Miles in total, because I never spend them, because I never have the time to go on a Nook Mile tour. And some of these tasks are just so simple to do. If I'm just watching TV on an evening, I might just sit playing the game, just ticking these off. I mean, things like hit rocks is obviously really easy to do. I've got 6 rocks that I've not hit at all. Sell a hot item, I just need to go find out what it is, sell it, make it, sell it, and then catch fish. Easily done. So yeah, that's kind of what I do there. I've just been notified that my smoke alarms are going to do a test in a second, so I'm going to wrap up the video anyway, but if you hear an alarm in the background, it's because they're doing their own test. Yeah. So right, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this morning. This has been quite fun doing a little play of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I am on my own in the house today, actually. My other half's gone out for a socially distanced walk with a friend. So what I might do, I might just take a quick break, let the smoke alarm do its test, and go and grab a drink, maybe a quick bite to eat, and then I'm actually going to jump back on and play some more Sims 4. Because as well as doing Let's Play Animal Crossing, I've also been doing a Sims 4 playlist, which you can find on the channel. I started that yesterday, where we made a brand new character in a brand new world, and just kind of set onto that. So you can find the first episode of Tom Plays The Sims 4 on the channel. I'm going to follow that up with another one in the next kind of half an hour to an hour. And also I started a Paper Mario Colour Splash playthrough the other night. I'm kind of making it my thing to do a bit of a retro game every now and again, and that is the retro game that I'm playing at the moment, so you can find that as well. Probably do another one of those in the next couple of days. But of course, as always, if you like and subscribe to the channel, you'll get notifications when they come through. I like to do them all live just because I love that interaction from people when they're watching them. So if you ever are around and you get the little pop-up saying that I'm going live with a video, tune in, let me know you're watching and take part. Likewise, if you're watching this back afterwards, just take part anyway. I would love the feedback. There's been some nice comments so far saying now people enjoy the videos. I'm going to keep them going. Why not? I love playing games. I love talking. And this kind of does them both at the same time. So yes, thank you very much for watching. It's been just over an hour and a bit playing Animal Crossing today. We will come back to Nooktopia again in another episode. But until next time, ta-ra!